The day is finally here. I finally copped an ACRONYM jacket after years of wanting one. And I could have saved up earlier and got it earlier. However, it is a very big purchase, so definitely have to be sure about it. But anyways, this is the ACRONYM J44L-GT. It is from the Spring Summer 16 collection. Actually, here is the spec sheet and bag and all that. But now I did get this used on Grailed for $720 plus $8 shipping, which is a shit ton of money. But it is much better than getting one brand new or even like a marked up one. Sometimes like people on Grail, they'll get like a highly sought after ACRONYM jacket and then they'll like keep the price like actually above retail sometimes. Which I understand, like if something's a hot commodity and a lot of people want it, I understand demand goes up, but still. Before getting into the review, I just want to briefly touch on the importance of buying secondhand for a lot of things because there's so many clothes out there, you know, on Grail, Depop, Poshmark, all that stuff, and you can get it for a really good price too. So you can get higher end garments, but you pay a lower price, and a lot of clothes are very lightly used, so you get a very good deal on it. This one, it almost looks practically brand new. There's like a little tiny little scuff where I think he dropped like a piece of barbecue chicken or something. I should probably clean that off. If you guys are into fashion a lot and you're looking at buying things on the secondhand market, I would definitely recommend picking up a tape measure, because this is gonna be the best way to figure out if a garment will fit you. So you can always ask the seller, hey, what's the shoulder width, sleeve length, total length, width, and all that stuff, and then you can compare those measurements to a piece of clothing you already have, and then from that you can see if it will fit or not. And I did that with this. Usually ACRONYM pieces always have very good measurements out there, even from the factory. So having a tape measure will make you way more confident when buying things online. So this is true with a lot of things in life, but generally you get what you pay for, and especially with clothes. And I'm not talking about like a Balenciaga hat or anything, because that's stupid. And then that kind of gets into price per wear, which is something that I need to start thinking of more, and I think everyone in the fashion community should as well. Because if you buy a piece that's more expensive, but you know you're gonna wear it a lot, the price per wear goes down by a lot. But if you buy something that's $200 and you wear 4 times a year, that's like $50 a wear, and it's just not worth it. It would be better to buy the thing you really want that you're gonna wear way more, and the price per wear will be way less. So all those factors kind of helped me guide my decision to buying this jacket, and I am very glad I did. I absolutely love this piece. Definitely my favorite piece of clothing by far. But anyways, enough blabbering. Let's go ahead and get into the review. So this whole jacket is constructed of 3-layer Gore-Tex Pro. Now the benefit of Gore-Tex Pro is the 3 layers, there's absolutely no movement between those 3 layers. So that really makes the piece of clothing last way longer. The durability goes ways up because there's no friction between each layer of Gore-Tex. And it's also extremely waterproof, windproof, and breathable. And even though I got this on the secondhand market, the DWR coating is still very good. However, with other water resistant pieces of clothing, you can always reapply a DWR coating. But this one's still holding up great even after coming out in 2016. The overall fit of this jacket, it is on the slim side, which is really good for me because I do have a more slim frame. I'm like 6'2" and like pretty skinny. So, and this is a size large, but I really enjoy the cut of it. It just fits me very nicely. And really, it's not even all that bulky, even though it has a ton of features in this jacket. It doesn't look like there's a ton of features in it. It seems very streamlined and actually quite subtle. And I find this color absolutely lovely, which it might just come across as black on camera, but in person, it's kind of like a stone, extremely dark charcoal gray. So it's not like a jet black like some other pieces of clothing, so it actually makes it more wearable in my opinion. So this does have a removable hood, and that's better than a packable hood in my opinion, because it makes the jacket more versatile. So you can wear this when there's like little or no chance of rain and it's kind of sunny out by just like taking off the hood. Because in my opinion, if it's like a windy kind of colder day, but it's sunny out, you might look a little bit weird having like a Gore-Tex shell jacket that has like a hood that's not packable or removable, just because you might look a little bit out of place. However, this, it's more modular, so you can just take off the hood and it looks way more fitting for the conditions and for the weather. But one thing I want to note is this hood lays extremely nicely in conjunction with the collar. It doesn't bunch up weird, it doesn't sag at all because of the construction of the collar being higher and then it snaps onto the outside. It kind of really maintains the shape of it when it's pulled down. It doesn't like droop funny at all. And this hood does have very good coverage despite not being oversized and like over the top. The hood size is just the right amount. Not too big, not too small. And then on the back of the hood, you do have an adjustable cord that you can tighten it down if it's like really windy and rainy or something. So to remove it, there are 4 snap buttons around the collar, kind of 2 on the back and then 2 near the front. And you can actually take it off while wearing it by just like picking it up and kind of ripping it off. Okay, well not like ripping it off, but like unsnapping it. And if you know by muscle memory where those snaps are, you can kind of throw on the hood, and before you snap it, you kind of look like a peasant from the year 1500. But anyways, you can just snap those down, or you can always take off the jacket and snap it on. That would be easier. Another very unique thing about this jacket that separates this jacket from all other jackets, but even in the ACRONYM lineup, this is a unique system of zipping it up. So most of the time I wear this, I do utilize these 2 snap buttons on kind of the mid chest, kind of the lower abdomen area. When you snap that, it kind of creates this effortless appearance that it can stay shut without being zipped, and you do get some extra airflow in there as well. So that's my favorite way to fasten it. I mean, unless it's like raining out or very cold. And these 2 snap buttons do provide an easy means to just like undo the jacket with like just your thumb. You can just very easily just pop it down and off. There are 2 different zips, one on the outside and one on the inside. The inside zip, it actually goes all the way up, kind of almost all the way around the collar, which I thought was gonna kind of be a little bit irritating on the neck, but honestly, I do not notice it whatsoever. So if you do zip it on the outside zipper, it does make the jacket just a little bit more slim than if you were to zip it on up the middle. And if you do zip it up the middle, you do get more protection because that zipper does go up further all the way to your neck, whereas the other one stops right above your nipple area. And another great feature with this jacket is the zipper is a double zipper, which I always love because you can just unzip it from the bottom and it can kind of flare open. I really like the look of it. It makes it more comfortable to like sit down on the bus or on a park bench or something. It actually makes it easier to walk as well because the jacket can kind of move with your legs. But I love the zipper enclosure design of this jacket. I think it's very unique, not just for any other jacket, but even in the ACRONYM lineup, this is a unique piece. This jacket has a very interesting pocket layout. So, and even though you have a total of 8 pockets on the jacket, 6 of them being on the torso, the jacket seems very streamlined. It doesn't look very bulky. It doesn't look like you have a bunch of pockets on the sides of your torso, but you do though, so yay. Anyways, so the first pocket I want to show, it's kind of right underneath the armpit, and you're supposed to access it from the other hand. But it is a taped zipper. It's quite sizable in there. Good to put like a wallet in or something, or your phone. For the zip ends, you do have a little bit of extra coverage from that Gore-Tex material going over it, just to help keep any water out. And because this jacket does kind of emulate a blazer or a shawl jacket, usually on blazers you do have like 2 flap pockets kind of on the side, and you do get that on this jacket. So you can just flip open this storm flap, is what, well, they call it a storm flap, and you can undo the snap right there. It's actually quite a big pocket as well. And then that just snaps shut. And then like with most jackets, you do have 2 normal hand pockets. And this is zipped down, and you do have that Gore-Tex flap that goes over to help protect the zipper from any moisture. You know, pretty standard pocket there. And then you have these same exact pockets on the other side in the same format. So the party trick feature on this jacket is definitely the gravity pockets, which are like the pockets on your wrist where you can like put stuff in and then like shake it out and like comes out in your hands. But before we get into that, these do have adjustable cuffs on the wrist, which for the price, it's better. Are you kidding me? But anyways, to use the gravity pocket, it's a taped double zipper. You can put whatever you want in there. And then you can actually use it as a normal pocket. But if you want to use it as like a gravity pocket and like shove stuff out into your hand, you can undo the snap right here, and then if you put your phone in there, your pocket knife or whatever, and you shake your arm, it can come out into your hand, which is super cool. But boom, it's like Darth Sidious. it's treason, man. Which is, dude, bro. So Darth Sidious had a gravity pocket in this fit. It had a gravity pocket in his. A very well-known feature on acronym jackets are their slings. And the cool thing about their slings is that they are triangulated. So when you take off the jacket and sling it across your chest, when you pick up one of the ends of the sling, it kind of tightens the whole jacket together while it's across your chest. And then when you take it off and you put the jacket back on, because it's triangulated, when you put it on, it kind of stretches that strap out, so it's not like draping and dangling and catching on a bunch of stuff and looks really bad. So it's a good way to like tighten it back up to the body when it's triangulated like that. Very cool feature actually. And actually when you have the strap on, it kind of makes the jacket kind of hug your back a little bit more, makes it a little bit more fitted to your body, so it's not like a bell or anything. It kind of hugs it in a little bit better. But I mean, this jacket's still slim fit, so you don't like need it or anything, but just something I would touch on. Another well-known feature that acronym jackets have is the incorporation of a bag with the jacket. And I don't have an actual acronym bag, so I'm sure this system would work better with an acronym bag, just because acronym has like an ecosystem of products, you know, so you buy more. It's kind of like with Apple and Macs, you know, they're compatible. But anyways, I use my Orbit Gear R200 like silver flower, like silver bag. But what's nice about that bag is it does kind of hug your body more, so it can kind of work better with this jacket and the way it looks. Moving on to the back right here, you do have a big taped zip that goes about from your armpit all the way down to the end of the jacket. And there is a snap on the bottom, so you can undo that snap and then just zip this right up, and then that allows the opening for the bag. So put the messenger bag on before you put the jacket on, and then put the jacket on, and then just take that flap, this quarter panel of the jacket, and tuck that underneath the strap of the bag. So then when most of the strap of the messenger bag is gonna be underneath the jacket, except for this portion will be on the outside of it. But it's a super cool design, very cool feature on this jacket. I find that bags that kind of hug the shape of your body and kind of curve more around your waist work better with this system than like a more rigid messenger bag that's more flat. That is a cool feature on the jacket, but you can always just put the bag over the jacket as well. You know, options here. And then while you're utilizing that system, if you ever want to take off your bag without having to like take off your jacket, you can just unclip the strap and it kind of falls through. You can zip it shut and then close the bag, like buckle, and then be on your way. So you don't have to like take off the jacket or anything to take it off your bag. It's kind of cool. Or you could just, you know, put your bag on the outside of your jacket. That's an option too. You know, sometimes simplicity is key. One of the last things I want to touch on with this jacket is the collar itself. This J44L, it is kind of a shawl collar jacket. So if you take off the hood right there, and then usually if you take it off, you can just fold it, put it in a cargo pocket or something like in your backpack. But if you can rock it like this where the collar is up, it's more of a casual look, but you can fold this down so then it looks more kind of like a blazer right there. And then earlier when I mentioned those two snap buttons, those two snap buttons are in the same exact spot where buttons would be like on a blazer or a suit jacket. So you can emulate that look. So for this video, I wanted to show just how versatile this jacket is. So I kind of put together 4 outfits just to show how versatile this jacket is and different ways you can style it. So you can style this in a very traditional like techie way with it like fully zipped, big baggy cargos and everything, all the way down to more of a like business casual, like, you know, casual Friday at the office kind of feel to it. So the first fit I put together with this, I kind of wanted to go all out with like, you know, the whole techie look to it. So I have this jacket with the hood attached, Orbit Gear bag, baggy ACG cargos from fall winter 18, the Nike Lab ones. And then just some Prestos that I did a little DIY on. But kind of very traditional, like, you know, techie look to it, big baggy cargos, hood, bag, Prestos, you know, because, ooh, Prestos. I really like this fit though. I do think it kind of works very cohesively together, in my opinion. But on a similar note, I actually kind of like this fit more right here. It's not as like traditionally techie, but I actually just like it way more. So I'm wearing this jacket with the hood attached. However, I do have my bag kind of incorporated through the jacket with that system. And then I know, don't roast me up for this, but I do have some like no suckism, I think it's like NSO5 pants. It's how about TECHWEAR pants, so don't roast me up too much. I like how they fit. I like how they look. Okay, so just cut me some slack on it. And then I'm wearing just some Air Force Ones, like black ones that I spray painted kind of to give it kind of a distressed kind of industrial look to it, and then have my gray beanie because it was cold out. And then I do have a Uniqlo Heat Tech undershirt. The gray hat kind of matches the gray in the shoes, and then I just find the proportions of the jacket match the proportions of the pants. It's just probably one of my favorite outfits I've ever put together. Now, bumping down to make it a little bit more casual, a little less like techie, I removed the hood on it, and then I'm just wearing like a Arizona Alexander Wang Uniqlo t-shirt underneath, and then Uniqlo cropped trousers. There's no cargo pockets on it at all, and then just ACRONYM Prestos, but it's a little bit more of a casual look, not so techie, but quite simple. I really like how the jacket looks when you take the hood off, but you have the collar up. I think it's a pretty unique look to the jacket. Really, I think the downfall in this outfit might be like the pants just like not fitting all that good. They're kind of short on me, so I kind of have to sag them a little bit low, just because I am on the taller side, but I'm skinny, so I battle between those two proportions. And then lastly, I wanted to put together kind of like a casual Friday at the office type of outfit with this jacket, because it is supposed to look like a shawl jacket, kind of like a blazer. So I put it in like, you know, blazer mode took off the hood, folded down the collar, and then I'm wearing a plain Uniqlo long sleeve t-shirt that's just in like a nice dark olive color. And then I do have these chinos from Target. They're called like their tech chinos, and it's like a breathable, stretchy, quick drying fabric, but it's kind of, you know, it's a chino, so you can dress it up or down. And then I'm wearing Thursday boots, Chelsea boots, but I just think this outfit works very well for that kind of casual environment. And it's something that, it's an outfit that is kind of out of my comfort zone. I haven't really put together an outfit like this ever before. To improve it, I should probably take off the strap on the back of the jacket. It just makes it a little bit more of a formal look. So I think another kind of business casual outfit you could put together with this jacket, kind of down, styled like a blazer, is the jacket styled like a blazer, you know, collar popped down and all, and then like a black or olive or neutral tone polo shirt, and then tucked into just some chinos, and then whatever kind of more dressy shoes. You could do like dress shoes, or maybe like really dressy like casual sneakers. But I do think that's another way you could style this in kind of a business casual setting. But really, I just wanted to show you guys just how versatile this jacket is. So I showed, you know, the 4 different outfits. So from something really techie all the way down to business casual. And I wanted to look for something that I was gonna wear and could wear with so many different things. And good news is they are releasing an updated version of this jacket. They're not using like a 3-layer Gore-Tex. It's gonna be a more breathable, stretchy, more casual fabric. But anyways guys, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed making it. It's been a long time coming. I've been really trying to like save and pick out a piece that I was gonna wear a lot. So I do just want to disclose that, as I am not like an acronym expert or anything. So if I did get anything wrong, just kindly, you know, correct me down in the comments below. But also, if you guys have any questions about the jacket, feel free to leave a comment below. But anyways guys, thank you to everyone who subscribes. I really do appreciate every single one. And if you made it this far, thank you guys. And I will see you in a video pretty soon. So